Males of the Sigma type are a unique kind. Men who have a mindset that is very different from that of the average person. They live in a way that is anything but traditional. They are guided by their intuition rather than by approval. They have unique ideas, and they live alone. The hobbies they select, which mirror their independence, inventiveness, and profound self-awareness, reflect this singular perspective. These are not typical pastimes. Each one is a representation of the Sigma spirit, showing how he interacts with the world on his own terms. This film will cover 10 of the things Sigma males secretly enjoy and what each one says about their enigmatic personality. First, solo exploration. For Sigma males, solo exploration is more than simply a pastime. It's a spiritual trip. They seek peace by being alone, whether that means wandering through deserted streets, hiking through woods, or driving aimlessly through unfamiliar towns. They disconnect from noise and reconnect with clarity when they explore. It seems like the planet is less noisy. Thoughts become more focused. Visualize a Sigma guy trekking through a foggy forest, accompanied by nothing but the sound of his own footsteps and silence. He is rediscovering himself at that time rather than attempting to flee the planet. 2. Investigating interesting subjects. Sigma guys are always inquisitive. Their desire for information is as intense as other people's yearning for comfort. They immerse themselves in their studies, whether it be in psychology, philosophy, ancient civilizations, or technology, sometimes spending hours on a single concept. They are required to learn. It feeds the intellect. Picture a Sigma sitting at his desk late at night, surrounded by books, papers, and bright displays. Each discovery he makes seems like another piece of the jigsaw that brings him closer to comprehending the truth. The third area is the creative arts. An artist is concealed behind the Sigma's calm exterior, a person who has strong feelings but chooses to express them cautiously. They express feelings that words cannot capture through painting, writing, music, or photography. They don't produce for the purpose of gaining notoriety. They produce in order to discover purpose. Every item serves as a mirror of their inner life, which is raw, intricate, and stunningly imperfect. Art turns into therapy when you're alone. It's the intersection of their logic and feelings, where their mayhem transforms into something potent. Number 4, examining individuals. Psychological observers are Sigma males. They are able to see nuances in tone, micro-expressions, and body language that others overlook. They find human behavior to be an enigma that needs to be deciphered. Rather than judging individuals by their actions, they try to comprehend their motivations. This makes them exceptionally perceptive in social contexts. Imagine a Sigma watching silently from the sidelines of a crowded space. He reads patterns, motivations, and silent energy while others speak. In this way, he always seems to be one step ahead. The fifth factor is introspection and serious contemplation. For a Sigma man, solitude is a need rather than loneliness. They spend hours pondering the meaning, purpose, and goals of their life. They analyze thought itself rather than just thinking. Envision him sitting by a serene lake, his head in his hands, trying to figure out the workings of his own mind. This internal debate allows him to bring his values into alignment with his behavior. He makes every action on purpose. Each silence is deliberate. 6. Gardening. You may be shocked, but gardening brings tranquility to many Sigma men. It's sluggish, it's calm, and it calls for patience, which is precisely what they need. They see representations of themselves in the plants they cultivate, development over time, resilience via care, and beauty through patience. They rediscover the natural rhythm of life in the garden's simplicity, which is frequently taken away by contemporary turmoil. Number 7. Games of strategy. Sigma men adore intellectual obstacles. They are captivated by games that demand logic, planning, and foresight, such as complicated puzzles, chess, or strategy-based video games. The purpose of these games for them is to improve their minds rather than win. With every step, you must practice patience and planning. Every triumph is a silent acknowledgement that intellect can conquer mayhem. Number 8. Establishing a collection. Sigma guys are meaning gatherers. They could gather unusual items, watches, or books, not out of ego, but to learn the history of each item. Every object possesses history, sentiment, and inquisitiveness. They see timelines, memories, and pieces of themselves woven into history when they look at their collection. 9. Cars and driving Sigma guys get complete control and absolute freedom behind the wheel, which are rare commodities. They enjoy the sensation of being isolated, the sound of the engine, and the open highway. It's not about velocity, it concerns movement in solitude. Their mind clears as they see the highway extending far in front of them. Each mile serves as a reminder that they are in charge of their own fate, and each turn seems like a choice. 10th, individual sports. In autonomous settings, Sigma males excel. This is why they enjoy solitary activities such as running, cycling, martial arts, or even trekking. These exercises challenge the mind and body, pushing them beyond limits without relying on outside support. Every session turns into a struggle with oneself. Consider a Sigma sprinting through a woodland at dawn. The world is sleeping, his breath is steady, and his mind is sharp. He is not in competition with anyone in that seclusion. He is gaining control over himself. In conclusion, these interests are not chosen at random. They show the genuine nature of Sigma guys: introspective, self-reliant, disciplined, and having a strong relationship with their inner selves. Trends are not something they adhere to. They adhere to the truth. They don't crave attention. They strive for proficiency. Which of these hobbies appeals to you the most then? Please leave a comment to let me know. And if you align with the Sigma mentality, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and continue down your own path. Because the Sigma man is never stronger than when he is alone and silent.